Okay guys, let's talk about Nelly Korda's golf swing. This is a swing that my wife has taken a lot of inspiration from, and she's recently got into golf and has been bitten by the golfing bug and is very, very keen to improve, and quite often shows me videos of her golf swing compared to Nelly's and is always interested in seeing what the comparisons are. And when I was looking at her golf swing, one of the things that I think is really relatable and an area that every golfer can improve upon is coming in towards the downswing position, and particularly what your hands and arms are supposed to do. So with students that I work with, one of the things that I'm always encouraging them to do is to understand exactly how your arms should be hitting the golf ball, because a lot of people tend to, and that's why I've got this this alignment stick sitting in this basket here, because it produces obviously our swing plane or our incline plane. And a lot of people are under the illusion that in the downswing position you should really sort of drop your arms down this way and then sort of hit the golf ball like so. And to be honest, that's just not right. That's not really what you want to be doing. I personally think even if you're somebody who has a tendency to swing a little bit over the top, you still don't necessarily want to try and convince yourself that you need to fall that far underneath the plane line like so. And that's why I think Nelly's swing is a really good example of the idea of keeping your arms in front of your body. So the first little exercise I'd suggest that you practice is bring your left arm or your lead arm out in front of you, and then bring your lead arm so it's opposite your trail toe. And that is basically about as close as your left arm should ever get to your chest in the golf swing. So if I now bring my right hand to join the sort of left hand, and then sort of, you know, get my hands into a position that would emulate a downswing, so you can see the way the back of my left wrist and my right palm are facing you, that's basically me coming in towards the downswing position. So if I do that exercise again, but this time if you imagine I was going to hit a ball towards the wall, so we reintroduce this plane line here. The point is if I do this and then I do this, you can see where that brings the club. And that's really what you want. So if this was my sort of swing plane line, see if I can prop that a little bit more vertical there, like so. So again, left arm opposite my trail foot, right hand joins the party, let the back of my left wrist face away from towards the range there, back of my right wrist in the same direction. That brings me into this position. This is key, because from here your arms are in front of your body, which means that your arms can stay in front of your body as you come in towards that downswing, so you can strike down on the back of the golf ball. Now, if we agree upon that, then the question that some of you may well end up having is, well, if my arms are that far in front of my body, how don't I end up swinging, you know, too steep, or how don't I end up swinging out to in? One of the things that you have to do, if I was to show you from this face-down perspective, is that your hands have to keep moving. Okay, so if my hands keep moving, you can see the way my hands now start to move more upward. So in the start of the downswing, my hands work very down, and then as I start to, as the club head starts to reach the bottom part of the swing, you can see the way my hands are now moving up. So allowing my hands to move upward allows the club to drop down, and that's what creates a shallowing movement. So that's one of the things. And then the second thing that stops you getting into this position and coming down steep is what I said. You've got to keep the palm, okay, and keep the back of the left wrist facing opposite you for longer, right? So as I come down like this, and see the way that brings the club down nicely on plane, and then as I get closer towards the bottom part of the swing, then I can allow my arms to rotate, and then let my arms continue that rotation on the way through. So what can we learn from this golf swing, this fabulous professional golf swing, is you can be way more efficient if you can get your arms more in front of your body. It'll make you a better quality ball striker. I'll see you soon.